Alright, so Martin made many trips to White House with other civil rights leaders. They tried to persuade the president to propose a law that would give black people the same rights as white people. After months of meetings and many weeks of telephone calls and telegrams, President Kennedy finally agreed. He too believed in Martin's dream. So the white man, and Martin Luther King, went and talked to him and told him, hey, I believe in this. This should happen. He started to believe in Martin's dream because he cared about black people too, and he cared about equality. I think that's one of the civil rights leaders as well, because it says Martin Luther King went with other civil rights leaders to the president. Okay. President Kennedy addressed the nation on television the night before he sent the civil rights bill to the Congress. We are confronted primarily with a moral issue, he said. It is as old as the scripture and is as clear as the American Constitution. If any American, because his skin is dark, cannot eat lunch in a restaurant open to the public, if he cannot send his children to the best public schools available, if he cannot vote for the public officials who will represent him, then who among us would be content to have the color of his skin change and stand in his place? Sadly, not everyone believed in civil rights. The president's words angered those who did not want equality. Look here, follow along. Racists reacted with ugly violence. They beat up civil rights workers. They torched churches and bombed schools. They even killed a follower of Martin Luther King Jr. Yet Congress did nothing. Did you hear that? So when the president, they bombed churches, they blew up schools, they hurt other leaders, they did a lot of bad things. People, some white people, some white people. People who didn't believe in equality. They didn't believe that you should have a right and I should have a right. They didn't believe in that. But just because that happened back in the day doesn't mean you don't like white people. Doesn't mean that. You just be grateful for what Martin Luther King did for us. You understand? So listen, pay attention. But Martin did not give up. He blew the trumpet of hope. With stern speeches, he pumped courage into those who were afraid. He proclaimed his belief in the goodwill of America. He insisted that what he called the Bank of Justice was not bankrupt, that it was full enough to give everyone a golden opportunity. How could Martin show the lawmakers in Congress just how many people in America shared his hope for a better life? He decided that a mass protest march on Washington, D.C. was the best way to make senators and representatives pay attention. You understand? You know what Martin Luther King did? He took a bunch of people and they went outside and they walked around. That's what protest means. You go outside and you represent what you believe in and you protest to the community and make them feel what you're saying. You understand? Okay. Teach the young folks. Teach the young folks the history. Gotta give them the history down here. Martin Luther King over here, proud to put rest in peace, Rip.
My dad is funny.
Alright, listen. Like, look at here, not at the keys, not at the camera. Like a general, Martin summoned troops. First, he called upon major groups who had been fighting long and hard for civil rights. Groups like the Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee, SNCC, the Congress of Racial Equality, CORE, and the National Association for the Advance of Colored People, the NAACP.
Then he reached out to the churches, synagogues, and mosques because he wanted all religions to be represented. He called upon Catholics and the Jews, Protestants and the Muslims together at the foot of the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, 1969. Neil Bart, that's right, Representative.
No, my daddy's funny.
All right, listen. So you know what Martin Luther King did when he was gonna go outside? He went and got all his friends. You understand? Because he believed in something. He believed that there need to be equality. He believed that it needed to be fair for me and it needed to be fair for y'all. You feel me? So what he did, he got a group of his friends and he went outside and protested. So listen what else happened. Martin chose the Washington Mall. What's this say, Ashley? Magnificent white marble statue of Abraham Lincoln, right there. I'm gonna take you to DC. We're gonna go see that. I think we've driven.
Have that.
Have you seen it?
Uncle Sam, yes.
Well-
Uncle Sammy took us. He let us run up the stairs.
Okay. All right. Well, that's where Martin Luther King went. Look, see other people? That's Martin Luther King right there. And that's your dad right there in the back. I was right there. I was standing strong there, but right there in the back. No, I wasn't there yet. I wasn't alive yet. But listen, look, marble statue of Abraham Lincoln and their meeting place because Lincoln, known as the great emancipator, had abolished slavery. His Emancipation Proclamation of 1863 had declared freedom for 3.1 million slaves. 100 years later, Martin yearned to free the 19 million descendants of those slaves. Wow.
Nana, can we go see the point thingy? That point thingy? Yeah, can you go see that
He's
point?
funny. He's so
Yeah,
funny.
can we go see
Martin Luther King didn't know.
Nana,
And he was running away from us.
can we go see that point thingy? That point.
The Pentagon, yes.
He needed
Probably this weekend. All right, pay attention. People all across the country responded to his call. They made plans to come to Washington on planes, trains, trucks, trailers, cars, buses, and bicycles. One man even roller skated. What? Yo. Hey. Martin Luther King was about to have this protest. You know, a man roller skated from Chicago to get to DC. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Said even one man roller skated all the way from Chicago. He was getting it. He probably was rhythm
My
dancing
daddy's
and
funny.
everything.
No, my daddy's funny. He
What
fell.
the? Hey, yo, from Chicago. You know what Chicago
And he made me
is?
fail.
It's far. Chicago's like. Y'all been to Chicago before? No. How far is it from here?
Hey, look at Nate. 15 hours?
Chicago?
15.
It's far. That's all we know.
You good?
That's all we're gonna say. Chicago far. He was on 8 wins.